Hello. Hi. Hello, hello.
Good night. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Did you have time to check the contract that I sent last night to your WhatsApp?
Yes, I have read.
Okay. I want that you tell me if maybe you have some questions, what part is not clear for you, and or maybe if you want to do one comment or a suggestion, etc. And after that, we will do an activity.
Okay. Yes, I have read and I think it's fine. I understand. And I think this type of contract has everything like my country because they talk about the parties, about the object, about the agreement. In other countries, there are verbal contract in labor matter because in my country there is. I don't know. Can you hear me? Sorry, I can hear you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hi. Yes. Right now,
Sorry.
yes.
Again, I need that you answer. Like the last thing that I listened was
Okay.
is the same that in my country, like the same parties, and then I lose connection.
So I was talking about that we use the same structure in my country, but we also have a verbal contract and writing contract in labor matter. I don't know if other countries use the same.
Writing.
It's common to have
Writing. Writing contract. Así. Contract.
writing contract.
Writing.
Okay. We have writing contract too, but just in labor matter. ¿Es correcto? Materia laboral.
Again, sorry, again.
We have in labor matter, in materia laboral, verbal contract and writing contract. It's common to have the verbal contract when we are talking about a small company like a snack, shopping, restaurant, and we always have a writing contract when we are talking about big companies because big companies achieve all the laws. They pay at least the basic salary. They offer other types of benefits like medical insurance and pay other type of
Insurance,
medical insurance type to money to the state. So I don't know if other countries have the same verbal contract and writing contract, but it's common in my country, and it's common to have everyday people that go to the Minister of Work to ask help and
labor. Así.
Minister of Labor.
Yeah, like me dijiste fue departamento, me pareció escuchar. Antes dijiste otra cosa.
Yes, departamento.
Okay.
Es ministerio de trabajo.
Okay. So labor ministry.
Labor ministry. Okay,
Yes.
it's common that people go to the labor ministry every day, and sometimes they don't have paper, they don't have contract, but they can start a trial and they can win because it's permitted to have a verbal contract, and the state always will protect the employee, maybe more than employer. Um, well, I don't know. Well, we have also work with a specific time and not a specific time. A specific time is for do some specific work, and it can be like 4 months. But when the company want to hire, a person can contract to a probation period. It is between a month to 4 months. After that, the company has to decide it will hire that person or not. If the company refuses, that person can to hire other person for second time. The third time, it's prohibited because the state think that the company just want to take advantage for this person and try to avoid some laws. Um, I think after that, everything is the same with other countries. Um, well, I think is everything about my comment.
Okay, thank you so much. Just the last part, I can correct, just you told something like the company can take advantage.
Advantage.
Ujú, ventaja.
Okay. Okay.
Listo. Okay, super. As you saw, we have some specific articles about the conditions in the contract. Same that in Bolivia. The activity for tonight is related to dream job. So I want that you please describe with the same conditions how will be in the future your dream job. So what do you want to do? What is the title of your job? What are the functions or your obligations, duties? What things do you want to do in Bolivia, maybe outside in your profession or other? What salary are you expecting? How deal with vacations? Do you want like 1 month? I don't know. It's like not an space. If you want to take it so literally, I don't have problem. It's just because I need that you improve and that I can have the opportunity to correct some stuff if it's possible. But you can take it as an introspection exercise to see what do you really want, because some people just do something because of society or because I need the money or family or status or whatever. Or you're gonna take it like just as an exercise and talk like what do you want in other life, not take it like so literally and related with your career. It's like if you want it's like real, but if you want to take it like as an exercise, I just need that you describe like all the conditions, how do you want it for your life, like unreal or real.
Okay. Um, well, I'm a lawyer. I uh, told you at the first class, I like to work as a lawyer, but the last month, actually the last years, I work at the bank with, I don't know how to say that in English, atención al cliente,
Customer service.
customer
Customer
service.
service. Te lo voy a
Yeah.
escribir.
That work like me a lot. Customer service, like, okay, I the last years I was working like customer service, and I enjoyed that work too. I start to work like a lawyer when I was 23 years
I will
old.
correct something. Sorry. Escucho que tienes un sonido muy marcado en las W questions. When, who. No suena como una J. Suena como una G. Suena como una W más bien. Intenta pronunciarlo así.
When, okay.
¿Sí? No when,
Okay.
no. When I was a lawyer, when I was a child, when I was, I don't know, a human rights defender, whatever that you want to say, this is the sound. Because I listened that in when and another. I was like, no. So
Okay.
please repeat that little part and we will check it that is done.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I will disconnect my mis audífonos. Sorry. Okay. When I start to talk,
When,
can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
When,
Como huevo.
when.
No when, no con
Okay.
J. Como bueno, como bueno. Esto está bueno. When, ese es el sonido. When, no when. Okay.
When I start work as a lawyer, I was so happy, but at the same time, I was disagree for many things because the laws here is too corrupt.
Are
Too corrupt. Yes. I was working at the Fiscalía. I don't know how to say that in English.
Again?
Fiscalía, Ministerio Público, Public Minister.
Yes, but also you can say prosecutor office, prosecutor department. Okay. And depending of for example, for a specific case, you can use like the specialized prosecutor in human rights, cruelty, I don't know, damages, porque hay fiscales especializados, ¿sí? Entonces, specialized prosecutor in, and then you put the topic, ¿ok? En finanzas, en comercio, en extorsión.
Okay, we have general.
Okay.
General. So
¿Pero cómo se llama? ¿Como fiscalía general de qué? ¿De Bolivia? No sé cómo se dice. ¿Cómo se llama el fiscal general, por ejemplo?
Exacto, tenemos grados, tenemos fiscal de materia. Sometimes they don't have a specific study, but it's called fiscal de materia. And we have a fiscal general, but this person has a high range.
Okay.
So we call in different way. So I started to work there, but there were many corruption, and I was upset. And after that, I traveled to United States, and I enjoy a lot. And I didn't speak English, but I wanted to move there. So I come back to Bolivia and I start to learning English. Sometimes I think that it can be an option to move to United States and maybe to open a company, because I like to, I don't know how to say, administrar. Manage a company. I work to a different company making his paper, and sometimes it wasn't just that. It wasn't try to contact with their client, and I really enjoy that. But the salary here is not too high, so it's a little difficult try to keep money for start your own company. So I think that is an option. I received a call from Canada asking if I want to move there. but I'm not sure about that because some people said that it's not real. They just paid a little money and it's not enough to keep money. But they called me and they said that it will be about my career. Um, maybe in the future I can there too.
Okay, nice. Thank you so much for sharing your dreams. And if at some point do you want to like do one of these high level migration, just go to the official offices or departments and you will have like all the information by first hand. You won't have like third parties involved by interest or whatever. It's also allow it to change maybe for a while. Like we know that we will die and nothing worse that being doing something that you don't really love. And I know that sounds so cliche, but one day in a conversation in my office, like a couple of years ago, we were discussing about what kind of things you will do with your life if money is not involved. And sounds like empty question, like so cliche, but it's even so hard to start to because if you wanted to make if you really want to make money, you can go to Canada, Europe, New Zealand, Australia, and win the money that you win as a lawyer in your country in a weekend or maybe in a week or 3 days. Denmark, 3 days. If you work like a housekeeper, like cleaning stuff, in 3 days you will win your salary. And that
Yeah.
is the reality because of Latin America. And
Yeah.
of course, I wanna that we take that out of mind, like the reality and the specific situation. But when you start to ask yourself, what do you really want to do with your lifetime, and you put the money out of it, you start to have really different questions to yourself. That it's, I don't have like right questions or wrong ones. For me, will nothing change. But I guess that at some point, I listened one time one guy that traveled to Canada at 57. He started all the process to do the migration and now has like a bakery there in Ontario. It's like you can always restart, and it's obviously a different objective of this activity. But the important thing right now is that you think about it and you realize if you put out the opinions of all the people around you, what kind of things you really wanted. Maybe in Bolivia, maybe not in Bolivia, maybe as a lawyer, maybe no, maybe doing management that you told me. And that is something that we never ask ourselves until a specific situation, you know? Because an interview, you need like to give one image. But when you don't have to do that with anyone and you look at the mirror or you look yourself or you write or you think, by the way, I understand that I can speak English, that I was bilingual because I started to think in a different language. So helps like an exercise for improve the language, but also helps with the self-knowledge because it's like you take different personalities in your brain, like a movie, you know, you have different opinions all the time. And when you start to discuss the opinion in different languages, first will improve. You will improve. That is the when you can think in English and when you have discussions with yourself in English, you will know that you are bilingual, like complete bilingual. But not just that. What if you use that skill for have conversation with you, right? If you
Yes.
want, maybe not. But I want that you fulfill or try to fulfill that de llenar. Maybe like the money or the vacations. It's like we have one specific topic, and is that we exchange money for our time in whatever that we are doing in the world. We can become a lawyers, counselors, whatever. But if we put that apart for a bit, and I told you I will pay you $10,000 per, I don't know, month, what do you want to do? And then you start to realize, oh, maybe I don't want to do management, I don't want to clean, I want to do whatever, because my basics and my worries and my debts and whatever that I have, my kids, my dogs, my couple, if I put all that away, so that is another way to make yourself this kind of question. And this is self-knowledge. And I use this opportunity because I know that you are connected. And of course, with each one is different, but then I don't need to repeat it. So it's like saving my own time. But think about it. And when we start to work with employment law, like in a couple of weeks, we will discuss it again. And I want that you have it like clear. I want to do this, not for me, it's not homework, but try to do it by yourself. Okay, for yourself.
Yes, because I think that question is difficult to answer. Actually, if you ask me in Spanish, I think that I will have many doubts because it's a difficult question, because many people think that when you decide to study or decide take some work is because you really love, but when you ask at yourself, it's difficult try to answer that, because when you asked me, I was thinking, I don't know if it was in Spanish or it was in English, but I was thinking what I really want to do. So it's a complicated question. So
no
I will,
worries, it's the idea, because when you start to go deep in the complex stuff, you will start to discover some stuff from yourself. Oh, maybe I'm not so interested in money, or maybe just a little bit, or I am so interested in money and I don't want to be a lawyer and I'm going to New Zealand. That is also so right. It's so good. I have a lot of, I am like not suggesting any issue. Everybody is responsible for their own life. But one of my best friends is living in Austria like a couple of years ago, working as a waitress, como mesera, in a 5-star hotel, and win easily 10 times the money that I win. Easily. Because she decided that she wants the money for travel the world. And her vacations were in Turkey. So allow it. Is her opportunity of living. But maybe at the same time, like one people around is, I want to become an I don't know, like the best lawyer in whole world. It's also right. All the decisions are right. And maybe we are so young when we take the decisions or career and of what we really want to do. But now we are adults. So it's nice to do this kind of introspective.
Yeah.
Okay. Before you leave, I will please ask you that you fill the survey that now is turned on. And the contract is in WhatsApp. So use it. If you have some questions about how apply it, how use it, like in a legal way, my WhatsApp is always open, but try to fulfill it with your real or unreal wishes. Okay? And this is for all of you, for Andrea, Valeria, and Sarela, that I know that you are here. So thank you so much. If you want to be connected, it's allowed, but if you want to disconnect because you want to rest or do other stuff, it's no problem. I will continue with with Valeria. Okay. No worries. It's my job.
Okay. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. See you. Okay, Valeria, as you listen, so we will go direct to the activity. And I want that you please fulfill your dream contract in your dream job. This activity can be real or unreal, depends on you. How much money you want to earn, what the things you want to do, what are your duties, your obligations, the results, the time. Maybe you want like a millionaire contract just for 1 year, and then you want to travel, or maybe you want to invest doing like some business in Bolivia or in another country. I want to listen. What do you want for life?
My dream life is being traveling all the time. But if you're saying me or telling me about like a dream or a dream life that I have to work obligated, I think a charge as a diplomatic or something like that.
Yeah, but the activity is not about
It's something
Valeria. Valeria?
paradoxic
Hi,
because
hi, hi.
I don't like the protocolar things,
Can you hear me?
but
Hi.
can you listen me? Can you listen
Yes,
me?
yes, I can. But stop a bit. It's not about what do you want to answer or about a real job, because all the things that you want to do, you can do it. Like
I can
you can
hear
be,
you pretty well.
cannot,
Dice que
you
tu
can.
señal está muy baja.
Dame un segundo. Hi. Can you listen? ¿Me escuchan? ¿Hay alguien aquí? Me tocó desconectar el internet y volverlo a conectar.
Yo le escucho, Miss.
Súper, esperemos que se vuelva a conectar. Valeria, se cayó la llamada. Ya la volví a conectar. Por favor, te espero. Okay, Sarela, meanwhile, Valeria comes again. I want that you start to think about the activity, right? That you want to start to think, yes, it's coming. Start to think about it and then we can go direct when we try it. Valeria, can you hear me?
Okay, yes, sorry.
Okay.
No me dejaba tocar la pantalla. Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was telling you that my dream job is working as a consul or a diplomatic, and I want to go a trip a lot and earn a lot of money, of course, and make some relations with people of another countries, and also to have a better relation with all the world now, because it's a beautiful place, but the person that are on charge in the government are not intelligent. So I think that is my dream.
Okay, nice. Remember that it's not about, you know, like real, or of course it depends on you, right? It's not necessarily to be connected with your career. You can also tell me like, yes, I studied this, but I wanted to be a dancer or I don't know, a football player, whatever.
Yeah,
Everything is allowed. But if I told you how much money do you want to earn per month, doing what?
as much as I can.
Okay, but give me some numbers, like doing what? Like as a, I don't know, a
Per month
consultant?
or per year?
How do you prefer?
Per month, like I don't know, 40, 20.
What?
um, thousand, no, 100. Ah, ya estoy medio perdida.
What is
20,
the difference between 100 and 1,000?
10.
Okay. 100, 1000,
Yeah.
miles, no? Or billion, because it's
No,
allowed.
I think that I can earn that month because it's not legal.
Yeah, but
Uh,
it's not about what is legal or illegal. It's like, what are your expectations? But if it's
mm,
not, how, like, doing what do you like prefer to win? I don't know, 1 million per year. I don't know, whatever money that you want to earn, but doing what? Like having what kind of responsibilities, for example?
okay, I have the idea that you have to have like 4 or 5 types of places to earn money. So I
Income,
that
income. To have 4 or 5 incomes. Income.
sorry,
Income.
income. So one of my works will be as a diplomatic, another as a trainer. I don't know. I really love sports, so it's one of my frustrated dreams. And someday I want to have my own gym. Um, Another type of, I don't know, another type of business as like something like DHL or something like that.
Mhm.
But
Okay, nice. Where? Do you want to live in Bolivia and work and live in Bolivia?
yes, I really want to live in Bolivia, but I want to work in another places. It's complicated because I think that in my country, you can live in peace. So, and after all, the rhythm of life it's so slow comparing with Europe or with the United States. So I think that live here it's a good idea, but to make money and earn, I want to invest in another places. Obviously, helping my country now, making a contribution.
Okay, that depends of you. That is an answer that you need to answer to yourself. Yeah, maybe doing a contribution to your country is that you go at work in another country and win and maybe help some people like your family or
Yes,
whatever.
as a donation or creating
Yeah, like
some.
I'm not in the position to judge any dream. It's like I am dealing with my life. That's a good
Yeah.
answer, but also can be, I don't know, I want to become a president and all is allowed. This is just an academical exercise. So no worries. Okay, Valeria, you were in the first conversation. So you listen the whole opinion. So it's not necessary that I repeat it. But take that into account. And I didn't like to hear like one of my frustrated dreams. No, this adjective means perception. In English, an adjective is a perception. This, I don't know.
Your internet connection.
mm, Can you hear me?
Uh, yes, but it's internet. I hear
Okay.
up to the part that you said frustrated.
Yeah. Don't say that, because remember that adjective, I just turn off my camera, then maybe my quality signal improve. But remember that an adjective is a description of a perception. I can say like the phone is ugly, the phone is big, whatever. It's a description of. If you add the description of your dream, so stop to be your dream anymore. You cannot talk about your own dreams that are frustrated, because it's like if you are going against of what you want. So try to define what you really, really want and use the correct language for the things that you want. Because that is the thing that we are doing here. We are learning how to speak in other language, how to talk, how to communicate ideas. And it's important and happens sometimes, even if I don't say it or I don't mention it, I think it. And it's like, no, I can't, or this is impossible, or, and it's that way. It's like if you are acting against yourself, and that is first, don't have any kind of logic, but also sometimes we need, it's easier to see some stuff in others. So I am talking about me. I'm telling you, sometimes when I have like a lot of work and it's like, no, it's impossible, I don't have time, I'm stressed, blah blah blah. But then it's like, no, I have time, and if I cannot, maybe in 1 day or 2 days, maybe in 3 will be possible. And then I relax, because we have this pressure of, I need to do it now. No, 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 maybe I cannot in 1 week.
Type of anxiety for make a lot of things.
Yeah.
Don't enjoy the
So
things.
yeah, so try to relax a little bit, try to correct your vocabulary, and try to define what do you want, and make it a plan. Like, I want to become this, I will start to do, maybe I want to, I don't know, work in France, I will start taking French lessons
French.
15 days per day, 50 minutes per day, and then you are moving forward your goal. But it's different when you're like, I want to do this, but please, will never again. It's like, no, my frustrated dreams. No, maybe before was my dream, now I like redefine it, now I want to do this kind of stuff. But never talk about your dreams in that way, because it's like if you were against you, and that doesn't make sense. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, before you leave, I will please ask you that you fill the survey that right now is open. And if you want to stay, no problem. But if you want to leave, are you free? You finished your conversation time tonight. Okay, thank you so much. No, thanks to you. It's my job. I'm getting paid for this, so no worry. Okay, so thank you so much. We have Monica.
Yes.
Hi, sorry. We take a little bit more of time with others, so then starts to going.
Yes.
But since now, as you, same with others, as you listen the other conversation, it's not necessary that I repeat some advices or that I repeat some conclusions. So
Okay.
I sent last night an contract. I want that you use
Yeah.
all the conditions in this contract, and that you try to describe an real, if you want, or unreal job that you really want to do, and try to fulfill the whole topics, like how much money you want to earn, what kind of vacations, where, how, doing what, your duties. Try to explain me a little bit about which one can be your dream job.
I don't know. My dream job. I think here, yeah, okay. I need to be real in the reality life, right? No, just a dream. Middle.
If you want, don't
Yeah.
necessarily. This is an academical exercise. If you want to be unreal, or if you want to, dream big or do it in other level, it's also allowed. Nothing is wrong or bad. I'm just giving my perception, but I want that you talk.
Okay. So in my dream, first of all, I want to have my office, of course, in the part that have, of course, different specialty on law. Okay, like civil law, international law, and these different lawyers. And okay, I want to be have this first of all. That's the yesterday teacher you said that punish of what is the name for the punish of not lawyers bunch. I'm not sure. I write like here.
Bunch of
think-
attorneys, like group?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I want to have like this, and in that, first of all, my salary. I think that's important for live. So my salary here, I look. That's I have that perspective of some lawyers that I meet so well. Maybe 8. I'm not sure, but okay, I don't have experience, big experience, little bit. So 6, no, 6, yeah, 6, yeah, 8. I think I went to 8 in my dream, 800 or something like that, because I saw that some lawyers here that don't have experience in, but have good contacts. Yeah, so you can have, but I think it's difficult in my dream because you need to have experience, you practice a lot. It's not easy. Yeah, that's my salary. The other things, my vacation, of course. The vacation I think is the most common. Um, they like in December. Yeah, just December because again start the new year, January and February. Again, you need to work and start working and continue working. So just for this month, I think because I know the in Minister of Justice that stop the some works, some process. So maybe for that, just December. What more?
December, the whole month?
Yeah, I think.
Nice.
And what more? I think okay. Some I read about that not non condition that yeah, not conditions and the that I not to do. Okay, maybe and that go all the time to like the Minister of Justice and go with the papers and photocopy again because maybe for that exists the okay the students that practice. You can give and take and go. Yeah.
Okay, so if I am catching, like, you want to like have one kind of assistance, like you don't want to do a kind of job.
Yeah, I want to more work in the office more than go and like again
Okay, I
just
take
for
it.
audiency and go for the court. Yeah, when just the when you have audience.
Okay, so
Audience.
you wanna legal assistant.
Yeah, no, the time because now when I was practice like 6 months ago when I was practice, all the time tell me the doctor you need to go take more take I need 5 photocopies and go to the Minister of Justice. I'm saying okay, all the time I need to
But that
walk
is
and work
part.
on the
Yeah, but that
yeah
is part of the process. But it's so
yeah that's
nice
the thing.
that you know what do you want. That is
Yeah,
like,
because you say,
oh
okay,
my
yeah, because that is you practice, that is you understand what is, and you have the curious because you read what papers you go, what papers do you take, the doctor give you, and I read, okay, that's oh, the doctor do that. Oh,
okay,
why?
I will do a correction. In English, we never say doctor.
What is the court?
We call doctor to like a physician, a un médico. Nosotros le decimos
Okay,
doctor, physician, médico. If you are not a physician and you are a lawyer, doctor is when you have a post-graduation study, like as a doctor.
yeah.
So it's like the highest. But in Latin America, we have the common that all
No,
lawyers are
but
doctors.
this doctor have,
Ah, okay, nice.
yeah,
So just in
this
that
doctor,
situation, it's allowed. But if not, the lawyer, like
oh, the lawyer is
say
better.
the consultant, my boss, my superior, my coordinator, you can use
Okay,
a lot of expressions. But for me, for example, when someone called me doctor, it's like, no, tell me Gali, but it's my way. With
yeah,
some people, you say that and they take it like it's unrespectful. But I'm
yeah.
not a lawyer. I'm not. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, the degree.
I'm not a
I
doctor.
know that. But this lawyer, yeah, have that degree. I for
Okay.
that I say for respect. Okay, we have in that office, we have others. Yeah, don't just what is the correct when you say listens? Um
Como licenciado.
licenciado? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Lawyers.
yeah,
Lawyers.
normal your lawyer, but exists that like five, yeah, that have more degrees and PhD, I think. We have
PhD.
one there. I'm saying, wow, because you need to study so much for that, I think.
And a lot of
So
discipline.
yeah, that's true. Because it's not easy because you with the time you it's not the same when you are younger and you study. Your mental is totally different and it's more difficult to study. because you forgot more things that when you are young. It's more difficult. I thought. I'm not sure, but in my opinion, it's that. So yeah, that's in the vacation. I want to have like that. What more? I think I don't want so much. Just that to respect, of course, the my laws. That's all, because I think the laws of the employee. That's all I think, because that's it. That's I think is so important, because in a lot, I think in a lot of office, the courts and minister, because I work a little time in minister, I thought that the most don't respect your laws. That you're okay, you're a student, okay, yeah, that is normal that all the people that work there told you, okay, you just are a student, you need to go, you take, it's your obligation. But I'm say, okay, but you can say, okay, please, please, and thank you, but don't say like, no, it's your obligation, I don't need to tell you. You need to think, and you have this ability to think and do. Don't so much like, I need to tell you all the time what you need to do. I'm saying, okay.
Okay.
I'm
So you want like a comfortable labor environment.
yeah,
People
that
that
is,
respect. That's it.
yeah, that is, I think, that's all.
Okay. Nice.
And I
And in
have some,
Bolivia, you want to be in Bolivia?
yeah, I have so because I saw, and I look the university here that UMSA, Universidad Mayor de San Andrés, that I'm studying there.
Yes.
Yeah,
I took it.
have some contracts with the Spain. I saw, and it's a good where if you can have some benefits.
Agreements. Like, el término más adecuado sería exchange
Exchange,
agreement.
exchange.
Como cambio, como intercambio de moneda,
Yeah,
la misma.
yeah,
Exchange agreements for students or internships. Que son como
yeah. Exchange
pasantías.
agreement. That is, and just you need to have like good score. Yeah, of course. I have good score now, so I think that maybe the next year I can have. I
That
want
will change your life.
that. I think it's a good experience. I think because you travel and the university help you with the money, some things that you can have there, and I think that if you study another part, you can have maybe more opportunities, I think, and you can have new experience too. And
Yeah, you can make friends and
yeah, and
discover a whole new country. Sounds
yeah,
good.
and when you come back your country, I don't know why, but the people think that, oh, is that person studying another part, so this person have maybe more experience, have is better than the professional national. I think, nah, but the people think they have that thing. I'm thinking, no, I think that you study other part or here, whatever that you study, you just need to be, it depends of you, I think. It depends of you, your discipline. If you want to study really good, you need, it depends of you. No, I think that it depends where you will study. So I think, yeah, you can have more experience. That's true. But that's it. But I have some questions that I have confused when I was reading.
Okay.
And here, first of all, I think, okay, when we talk about the year, okay, when say 2 years ago, because we say in Spanish, yeah, year, año, right? But I read in some parts like annum, and that's right. Just that's better use for these things.
Which part? Please tell me the page.
Where part? Wait. Okay, the page 2 in vacation. The last word.
Where amount?
And
Amount?
unknown. Yeah, that's
Amount?
yeah.
The employee shall be entitled to vacations in the amount of.
Yeah,
¿Eso?
that is. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Amount, la mejor manera de traducirlo sería como monto. I I need this amount of money, como un monto de dinero, una cantidad de dinero. Es una manera en la que se estipula en cualquier contrato o documento un término. Entonces, no significa año, no está relacionado con año. Amount es como un monto de lo que sea, o un puñado también puede ser traducido. Entonces, el empleado tomará un término, una cantidad, un espacio, un puñado de 2 semanas de vacaciones por año.
Okay.
Okay?
And,
Like the amount, la cantidad. It's like quantity factor. Okay?
okay. And this word, this really I don't understand what is. I write here it too. Here it. I'm not. I don't know how can I pronounce. I write there.
Let me see. Okay. When you have when you have a contract that has some confidentiality on it, because depending what you are doing, you need to check, always you need to check the context. Like this expression doesn't have like a meaning. The translation is really hard, so you need to check the context. The agreement contains the entire agreement between the parties, superseding in all aspects any and all the prior oral or written agreements or understandings pertain to the employment of the employee by the employer and shall be amended or modified only by written instrumental signing by both of the parties hereto. This always be used. Esto sería la mejor manera de traducirlo al español, es cuando tú estás haciendo un contrato y tú dices el mandante o el mandado y menciona las partes, o las partes, el demandante, tal, el demandado, tal. Y al final dices las partes, o como se mencionó en la parte precitada. Esa palabrita significa que le estamos dando incidencia a la vinculatoriedad que tienen las partes en un contrato o en un negocio. Es como si yo estuviera diciendo, eso en español sería algo así como las partes acuerdan. No se podrá firmar un nuevo acuerdo a menos que las partes. No necesito decir quién está firmando el contrato. No te necesito volver a repetir la compañía ni el empleador. ¿Ok? Y abajo se utiliza mucho para cláusulas de confidencialidad. Entonces, es básicamente un compromiso de la manera en la que yo lo escribo, pero que yo suscribo un compromiso en acuerdos de, puede ser confidencialidad o puede ser de exclusividad. Okay, can be like confidential, or you can have an prevalent contract, or is also called as, como te dije, no es prevalente, confidencial y an exclusivity contract. Okay, what means that you cannot work or do consulting for other companies or people while you are working in a company. And we use this expression here. Okay?
Okay, teacher. That I have a question. And the last, please.
No worries.
In the business period, is in the last page, I think, I'm not sure.
Which one?
Where of? Yeah, where of?
Okay. When the employer has caused his agreement to be executed by duly authorized officer of the employee, etc. Okay. We saw in our last session what means witness. Do you remember it?
I'm not sure, like
Testigo.
Okay.
Okay. Whereof, the expresión whereof significa donde sea, como sea, cuando sea. Whereof. Okay. ¿Listo? Entonces, como el otro, la manera más adecuada de traducirlo sería algo así como en constancia de lo aquí autorizado, de lo que acordado, firman las partes en especial el empleado. Es decir, el empleado y el empleador son testigos de las responsabilidades adquiridas mediante el presente documento. ¿Sí? Como en constancia firman las partes, como teniendo en consideración las obligaciones adquiridas, las partes suscriben el presente documento. Por esa razón está al final.
Okay, I understand now. Thank
The
you.
witness, si tú lo lees literalmente, no lo agarras. O puede que lo agarres, pero lo necesitas coger en contexto. Entonces, cuando no entiendas, por ejemplo, la palabra witness, that was the part that makes you confusing, take the whole and put it in the translator, and then you will have the whole context. We will do the exercise. I don't know if I am having the contract here in my WhatsApp, because I need that be completely clear. Let me check, because I guess that I have it in the WhatsApp. Are you seeing my WhatsApp? Wait.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay. My internet is just bullshit. Maybe it will be easier if I put it. Ah. ¿Listo? Vamos a poner en esto. Entonces, en testimonio de lo que el empleador ha, no sé qué, viene, por ejemplo, el representante de la compañía y el de recursos humanos. Y además del empleado. ¿Sí? Pueden haber como who testify, like witnesses, but at the most of the time when we use this expression, in witness whereof, did you check that is in capital letters?
Yeah.
In witness whereof is the expression, como constancia de. Sería la mejor traducción, porque nosotros no utilizamos como en testigo de la ley. No. Algo más real es dejando constancia de la presente diligencia, las partes firman el presente. Firman. Okay?
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
the best way to translate it. Thank you so much for your time. I need that please you fulfill the survey that now is turned on.
Yeah, it's here.
And I am going with my last Sarela. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your night rest, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Hello, Sarela. I know that you were here since the beginning, so it's not necessary that I show you or that I introduce you. Like, what are we doing? We will start right now. So I will please ask you that you tell me if you need to fulfill this kind of contract. Tell me what kind of things you really want to do. Which kind of things do you want to invest your money, your time, your work? Doing what kind of job with which kind of responsibilities? Where? Maybe Bolivia, maybe Latin America, maybe Europe, maybe Africa, Asia, I don't know. How much money you want to earn? How much money you want to, I don't know, spend in your, like at work, like if you want to do commissions, or if you want to have a foundation or a non-governmental organization. I wanted you to tell me about your dream and how you can fulfill your dream job.
Okay, in my dream, in my dream employment agreement, I am an environmental lawyer, and here in Bolivia, there's not much about environmental laws. There are like legal loopholes, vacíos legales, there are many, and as I think you know, here in Bolivia, there are many minas, and I would like to work in a mining company, but like I don't know how to say it, but it's a requirement that I travel. I mean, I can make a treatise in other countries, and I don't know, speaking another languages. I want to learn more languages and use my job to travel. I want to be a lawyer and an environmental lawyer, but I want to learn many languages. I don't know, Italian, French, and make treaties with other companies, uh, and my company use me as a translator. I want that. And about money, I would like to earn like, I don't know, um, I think 20,000 per month. It's okay. 20,000 Bolivians. I miss
I
your
was talking
microphone.
alone. I forgot
Yes.
about my microphone. I was thinking about like, oh, 20 grand. This girl is like dreaming big, really big. They are also correct. Is what you really, really want.
Yes. I think
Okay, nice.
20,000 Bolivians, it's okay. um,
Okay.
but yeah, that's it. Like I don't know, my who was
Vacations.
before me? No, who was before me? Monica.
Mhm.
Monica talk about stay in the office and make many things. Of course, I want that, but we are talking about my dream job, and after work, like I don't know, running with papers everywhere. After that, many years after that, I would like to do this. About vacation, um, I don't know, but right now I don't like the vacation because I feel depressed when I don't do anything. I need to somebody tell me do this thing, and I'm like okay. But
Mhm.
when nobody told me what I have to do, I'm like, oh, I sleep all day and I feel bad for sleeping, and I prefer that. But my only requirement is I have to travel. Uh, I don't know. Um, I will feel okay if I like no importa, it doesn't matter if it's a minute, but I want to see another places, and that's what I want.
Okay. And what about like your duties? You told me a part about like I want to do negotiation, I want to like help in the translation and make businesses, etc. But in this half office work and half travel, what kind of duties, cuáles responsabilidades? Like, for example, do you want to make like some concepts or some interviews? Like, what is in your mind about it?
Okay, well, I didn't think about it, but um, I guess there's always a problem with Okay, my dad works in a mineral company
Mhm.
in a mining, and he always talked to me about washing the mineral. They wash the mineral, and of course, that's I don't know. It's water que ya no sirve, es agua descompuesta,
Unpotable.
unpotable water, and they don't have a correct treatment, un tratamiento correcto
Mhm.
for that water, and the water they use also is the water que vuelve al río o donde estaba.
Okay.
Y
That returns to the cycle.
yes, and I think that's a bad idea, and it we need in legal terms we need to talk about that topics and that circumstances because it's not just the water, the it also about I forget the word para el aire, es mucha contaminación.
Aire is like
Sí,
air, pero
air.
quieres hablar del ambiente, it's like environment.
Yes,
Like just not for the air, because you're telling me like water, ecosystems, you can affect a lot of
yes,
communities,
affected.
even animals, people.
Yes,
They are so toxic. So the best one would be like environment, like the whole environment or the whole ecosystem.
yes. They they doesn't they I don't know if you know, but this mine here is from Bolivia, but Bolivians Bolivian people don't manage this mining company.
Who
The
manage?
Chinese
Oh,
manage. Chinese manages this company. So
where are you living? You live in Potosi?
no, I live in Oruro. There's Wanuni.
Southern one?
When there are side by side,
Okay,
and
forget it.
my dad works with Chinese people, and they barely speak English, and my dad doesn't speak English, so they try to communicate, and my father has to
Use a
uh,
translator?
no, he's employed, and they are the employer. It's very weird
Okay,
because they are Chinese, but they manages
yeah,
the company.
that is so sad.
Yes, yes, it's very very sad.
Yeah, but it's a reality. Same here.
Yes,
They manage and then they give to the country a really little percentage of about what they are doing and about the extraction, but not so much more than that. They continue investing and winning more and more. I know that in Potosi exists like some Russian parts, Russian,
what does it mean?
Rusos.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
I cannot remember how I have that information in my brain. I don't know if I read it or if I hear it. I'm not so sure. But I know that a part of them, like management from all the minerals that comes to Potosi, that I guess that the most of them is like silver, be managed by Russian people.
Oh,
And it was like, okay, I didn't know it.
maybe it's true because here Chinese
Okay, it's
people
your
are
work.
everywhere.
It's your work. It's your homework. Ask, and for the next session, you will give me an answer.
Okay.
If that is real or if maybe I am wrong.
Okay. But
Okay.
and now it's difficult to they can't communicate because they don't speak the same language, and there's no translator. I don't know how they communicate. My dad told me that he used the cell phone, the traductor. I don't know how to say.
Yeah, translator.
Translator.
Yeah, sounds
Uh,
better.
yes, and I think they should have a translator, a person, and they also should control the situation with the environment.
Yeah, but
Um,
now that for days, like, why? Because why they should invest money in a country that are not from them? They doesn't check it as we saw it, like a global affectation and problems for the whole humanity. No, this is like money that maybe I should invest in more people working for me, more, I don't know, extractions, and it's really hard. I saw in Potosi because I lived in Potosi for months.
oh,
And like the pandemic, I was in Potosi when everything started. So I was locked in Potosi. And I lived a lot of time there, like more than 6 months, I guess. 6 months, 5 months, and a little bit more. And I always want to go biking
oh,
into the mountains for don't getting crazy because was really hard. Like the first months, like no problem, but at the end I was like getting crazy. So I went to biking in the mountains, and I can saw how they put like in the whole land, like in a really huge land, they put like a, I don't know, like a structure for water, and then like into the sun, because then get evaporate some part of it, but then the others not. And I never understand. I know that they do this for the water after some treatment, because they cannot put it back into the river because it's more affectation. So they decide to keep it there because they're so heavy, have like a lot of heavy metals. You know what it means? Like mercury and all
yes,
that stuff. And it's so heavy. So they try to do that kind of control. But I don't know if in Oruro they use it.
uh, the water came back to the river, and it's horrible. There's no security in that mining, in that mining company. For example, as you said, they leave the mineral to I don't know how to say, secan el mineral al aire libre.
They dry, they make that the
Dry.
mineral get dry.
Yes, and there's here it's a word specific to that kind of person, that is jucumaris, que son los ladrones de mineral. Nunca he debido escuchar, pero es una palabra muy común. It's a common word. A jucumari means mineral robber. I don't know how to say mineral. And there's no, like, there's not a law for that robbers. There's no law. If they catch them, there's no law to say, oh, for steal mineral you have like 10 years in prison. No, there's no. They don't do anything with
But
that
it's not
person.
related like kind of private property, because they are like doing it without permission.
Yes, but doesn't happen anything to them. There's, I think there's a legal loophole there
Mhm.
too. I think it's important, especially with environmental, because I don't know. I know every other place in Bolivia, like Cochabamba, Potosí, La Paz, is more clean than in Oruro. Many years ago, we were the cleanest city in Bolivia, but now it's horrible. Now it's raining, a heavy rain, and there's inundation in the central
Park streets.
in the central streets. It's inundation, water te llega hasta las rodillas,
Comes to your knees.
comes to your knees.
Mhm.
And
Oh, fuck.
oh my god, it's horrible because it's because
The trash.
exactly.
Oh, I didn't know it. Fuck.
Yes, these days are
Okay.
horrible.
I can
I
imagine.
think
I remember the center of Oruro. I remember that. It's a huge hotel, like blue hotel.
yes,
That looks so nice.
then.
I was
Yes.
like, oh, looks nice. And then I went to Virgin.
Yes, I live near the monument of the bridge.
Okay. I went there like by this
Teleférico.
I really no sé cómo se dice telesférico en inglés. No sé. Nunca la he utilizado esa palabra. Vamos a averiguarlo, espérate.
Sí.
No sé cómo se dice. Es que en Bogotá nosotros tenemos, pero muy en la periferia, como en la parte muy sur, y es bastante peligroso. En Medellín tenemos, pero como yo no vivo en Medellín, pues no. Pero no es como en La Paz, que están todos avanzados, no.
Yes.
Cable car.
Cable car.
Car.
Oh, yes.
I didn't know it. Okay, so I learned something tonight. So I used the labor car, and I remember that you can see the mountains,
Yes.
like you can see like kind of desert, and was like, wow, this is amazing. I really love that part of Oruro. And then I went to Sajama. It was the last place that I visited in Bolivia before come, but not for like going to the top. No, I just go to Soweto, and like I lived in Sajama town for a couple of days. And I lived, no, I went to the Sajama town for a couple of days. And then you like do hikes because you can find like a lot of geysers. Was really nice. I love Florida. Was really nice. But I didn't know about the mining, and I didn't know about this cleaning stuff and all the
There's
bad consequences.
There's many problems with the environmental here in Oruro. Yes. Maybe you saw my house when you were in the cable car.
Yes, maybe. Maybe I saw it.
I look up and there's the cable car.
Okay, maybe. Yes, we were close one time. Okay, thank you so much for your time, for sharing your, dreams, your goals, your ambitions with me. And I will see you tomorrow in our lesson. So have a good night, and I hope that you can rest and enjoy like the rest of night.
Have a good night, Miss. Bye bye.
Have a good night. Bye bye.